Yes, students, we shall start with the fourth section, novel. That means history of novel. First of all, we have to see what is meant by novel and which was the first novel. Let us see one by one. Now see what is meant by novel. So, the 18th century has gifted English literature two entirely new forms which are without any traces in the ancient classical heritage. One of those was the periodical essay and the other was novel. So, novel caught the spirit of the 18th century as the age of intellectual, sentimental, and realistic play and tried to instruct the readers, which would help them to a more purposeful and virtuous life. So, one was periodical essay and the other was novel. Let us discuss something more about novel here. What is meant by novel? A novel is a relatively long narrative fiction which describes intimate human experiences normally in a prose form. The present English word novel is derived from the Italian novelia. What is meant? Novelia means what? New. So, novel narrates a story. It's not a short story. It is which contains more details of time, place, nature, and people and their minds. And their not only their minds, their gestures, their activities. By reading the novel, we can understand the social economic condition of the particular period to which the novel belongs to. Socio-economic conditions, marital relationship, political conditions. There are different types of novels. It presents the picture of the society of that period. Novel makes life easier to understand. We can understand the life by reading the novel. It gives us a lot of information. Then drama and poetry. Poetry and drama. Poetry may be imaginary, drama may be imaginary, but we can't say that novel is also not imaginary. But we can understand the some aspects of society from reading the particular novel. Novel as a literary genre has a history of about 2000 years. That means, when was first novel written? The first novel, the name is The Tale of Genji. It is written by Muraski Shikubu and written in 11th century. It is the world's first novel. And then we can tell about the novel Don Quixote, Miguel de Cervantes, who lived between 1605 to 16. It has been written in the 17th century. That means 1605 to 1615. It was written by a Spanish writer. That means first European novel came out in two parts. Then the next important novel which we can see is the Pilgrim's Progress, which has been written by John Bunyan in the 17th century. Then he initiated the plenteous and colorful tradition of English novel. Means colorful tradition, means variety can be observed here. And the next important novel is Oronoka, written by Alfred Ben and written in 17th century. That means it has been written in 1688, and it also initiated the plenteous and colorful tradition of English novel. So I have told important one. First one is The Tale of Genji. It was written in 11th century. It dates back normally about, means particularly before 2000 years ago. We shall discuss more about novel in the next